Hello everybody and welcome to the review that nobody asked for of what are my top 5 board games or board game types that I'm not a fan of. We're going to start hot with Heat, Pedal to the Metal. This game was ranked as a top contender for Game of the Year in 2022. It's a hand management game where you're playing different cards to get your car around the racetrack. I found this game terrible. The key is to go kind of slow, kind of fast, but also you're going to try to overheat your car because that's how you win. And it wasn't fun. It was just play card. What's the best card in my hand? Play it. It wasn't interesting. And I like my games to be interesting and fun and engaging for me. Which then brings us to number 2. Trick-taking games. These games are games that are usually played over the rounds. They're usually card games. Some of these I do find fun. Like I grew up playing Rummy, Gin Rummy, whatever, Rummy 500, whatever you want to call that. That's a trick-taking game, and I did enjoy that. But a lot of the newer ones that I've played just aren't engaging for me. Some of these include Prey, Fox in the Forest, and Rainbow. One of these I left at a bar that I played it at because I was just so never wanting to touch it again. They're just also boring and bad. Number 3 is our party games. Pretty much any of those games where you have 7 cards in your hand and somebody draws 1 card and then you're going to pick a card from your hand to play it and try to be like the funniest or the coolest in the room. This is Cards Against Humanity. This is Apples to Apples. This is What Do You Mean? They're fine. No, they're not fine. I never want to play them. I don't want to play them. I don't want to tell you what this one card in my hand that might be funny and that you're going to read it wrong or that I'm going to read it wrong or the joke is just expletive. That's boring. We're just killing time together and that's fine. My favorite party game is Just One, where you're all in a group and you're trying to come up with one word to help somebody guess a word. And I like this because it's pretty easy and you can just kind of quit it whenever. But you can kill some time with people and it requires you to use your brain and think of a word and then be done for a minute. And I kind of like that in terms of a party game. Number 4. Jimmy, if you're watching this, I'm really, really sorry. But I actually really don't like Arcs, Oath, or Ahoy. These games are all made by the same developer. And they make a game that I do love. They make Root, which is an asymmetric game where everybody's doing a completely different thing to get points and win the game. These other games also do that as well, but they just do it in a way that I don't quite find enjoyable. I think that they just match up a little bit too much of the symmetry with a little bit of weirdness going on. I don't know. They just don't do it for me. I'll play them again, but I don't really care about them because a lot of it seems to be based on RNG of if you get the right card to do the special thing or if the map lays out in a way that you can do the stuff, which actually I'm going to do 4.5 here as RNG. Games that are heavy based in RNG, I just don't care. If I can be doing as much strategy as possible to be winning and stacking my deck and doing whatever, or getting milling through cards if that's what I need to do, and I'm still going to lose just because I draw one specific card or one specific card does not get drawn, I am not interested in this game. This includes things like Monopoly and Trouble, where you're just rolling dice and hoping that a number comes up that's helpful for you because you're not doing anything, which can also even translate over to Catan, because if you're not rolling the right resources, then nobody's going to get it and nobody's going to have fun and the game's going to go on forever. Additionally, this is more popular, bigger games, or more heavy-based games, which is like Arkham Horror, the Living Card Game. You can draw a fail token at all times, no matter how much planning you've put into, which is a thing that I know that people who watch this video might like, but I don't. And then you've got things like Marvel Zomboids, where if you draw the wrong card, all of your guys, you're just dead. You didn't matter, you're just dead. And my most toxic trait, apparently, is my number 5, which is that I don't actually like co-op games. They sometimes feel just like a meeting that I showed up for, that I now have to have a meeting to discuss, hello, we are going to take this action, this action, and this action, and we're going to hope it wins. And that includes Stardew Valley, again, with the bad RNG for that mind goal, and things like Pandemic. I still really like games. I will play games that have some of these features, but these are the ones that I'm not that interested in, and why? So I hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening to me to complain about board games. Later.